Hello, good people of the internet. I have an unusual episode planned today. So I asked JC, Geoguessr, to put aside any residual resentment from our previous team duels to help me create a seed of locations. So what I asked JC to do was pick 5 locations on Google Maps, copy those addresses, put them into an AI illustrator, and whatever the AI came up with, that's the image that I would use to guess the locations. I hope that makes sense. Anyway, let's take a look at JC's first image. Once I've gone through the images, we'll go through the actual map here and see how I went. Okay, so let's go. Okay, so this is the first AI generated location that JC has selected. And you know what? This could be any pub in Australia, really, but it also could be, I don't know, somewhere along Bourbon Street in New Orleans. But the facade of this pub is unmistakable to me, and this is unquestionably the Royal Hotel in Corowa, New South Wales. I'm pretty sure it is. Anyway, this pub, the Royal Hotel, if I'm right, maybe I should guess before I tell you about the pub. No, I'll do it anyway. This pub, it was built in, I think, around the early 1800s, maybe a little bit later. And interestingly, it was built by an English man or an English family, lived in Tasmania, in Hobart, and they built pubs in Hobart, I think. I don't know which ones. But they also used to run the Grace Darling Hotel, which is in Melbourne, of course. So, fun pub fact for you. The style of this pub, well, this is a wacky AI style, but it's a Federation-style building. And this town, Corowa, which just so happens to be the birthplace of Federation, has some of the greatest examples of Federation-style buildings in existence. So, anyway, what makes a Federation-style pub? Australian pubs tend to have huge sort of sweeping verandas with wrought iron adornments, and this was because of the hot weather in Australia. Verandas made sense. You don't often see them in British pubs because why the hell would they want to go on a veranda? Anyway, all right. Okay, let's go to the map. All right, so this is where I believe the first location will be. I hope I'm right. Gosh, I can't even find Corowa on the map. Yarrawonga, Wodonga. There it is. Corowa on the mighty Murray River. And here it is, the Royal Hotel. So I think we're looking at it from about here, just there. Why can't I drop a pin? All right, so we've saved that first location. Let's take it the next AI-generated image. Okay, so this is curious. Oh, God. Okay, so this is a weird one, but we can probably figure this out. So immediately, based on the color of buildings, the narrow alleyway, I'm thinking either Spain or Italy for this one. Curiously, there's a boat in the middle of the street, but the street doesn't look like it's made of water. That looks like a boat propeller there as well. I think this might be Venice, weirdly. That's my initial thought. I think that's a pretty safe guess, so I might just go straight to Venice and select that. From Corowa to Venice. All right, we're going to jump the pond and drop ourselves in. Where in Venice? Who knows? A canal somewhere, presumably. All right, so we'll just pick, let's say, here. Actually, we'll pick somewhere near the Grand Canal, which is where? Is this the Grand Canal? No, it's not narrow enough. We'll just pick this one. Excellent. Now, all right, that one's saved. On to the next location. Okay, well, this one's a bit of a doozy because JC's obviously chucked in an address into the AI generator, and it looks like maybe it's picked up some real estate images or something like that, because we're in a modern looking apartment, which interestingly, the layout looks quite similar to JC's own apartment. Now, how am I going to publish this video without giving away where JC lives? I'll just have to blur the final drop, or I'll just put it somewhere near it, but JC will know that I got it right. All right, but I mean, is that correct? This out here is curious. It kind of looks like a bin, but who knows what it really is? Who knows what an AI brain actually comes up with? But yeah, this is looking exactly like that. So I'm not going to stuff around. I'm just going to go straight for that. This absolutely will give away. It's no secret to viewers of the channel that JC and I live in Melbourne, and we live in the so don't stalk us, please. So I'm just going to pop the pin. It could be anywhere here, really. And yeah, I don't want to give it away, so we'll just pop it down here. Whoops. I'll just do it in there. That'll do. All right, so now let's bring that up and save it. Here, starred location. Excellent. Now, on to the next one. Okay, so we have this curious lighthouse that looks a bit munted around the edges. Anyway, and it's on the coast, as lighthouses typically are, and there's some just normal rocks and green grass and stuff. So when I first saw this, I thought it was the Round the Twist lighthouse that you see in Port Fairy? No. Aireys Inlet in Victoria on the coast, on the Great Ocean Road, where they filmed the iconic 90s Australian television show Round the Twist. But that being said, Jess is quite obsessed with her homeland and mentioned to me recently that the very popular landmark, the Hump, has a lighthouse on it. So I reckon that's where JC's gone. She's gone to the Bump, and that's the location. All right, I learned where the Bump is recently because I didn't get it in JC's quiz that she made about herself. All right, here we go. There we are. It's called the Nut. My apologies to JC and all of her family. All right. So there's a lighthouse out here somewhere. It must be this, right? No, that's not it. I don't know. It's somewhere out here. It's got to be somewhere out here on the edge or whatever. Who cares? We'll just pop the pin here and go ahead. That sounds right. Open that up and we'll go save. Done. On to the next one. Okay, here's the final location, which is very curious. It's a pile of peaches built up in a pyramid shape in front of a street scene. This is curious because at work yesterday I had a long conversation with two of my colleagues about peaches and how much we all enjoyed peaches and whether we peeled peaches or not. Interested to know in the comment section if you peel peaches and also if you prefer white peaches or yellow peaches. Anyway, so this. If I saw a pile of peaches like this in an image, a typical image, I would think we're in a marketplace, maybe Preston Market or Queen Victoria Market, something like that. But you got to get into the AI drawer's brain. So I'm assuming there was a part of the street name in the title that caused the AI Picasso, no, fuck Picasso, the AI Frida Kahlo, for example, which makes me think that this is probably on a street or in a town called Peach or Peach Street. And what I immediately think of is the southern United States of America. So I know Jess has been to this area and Jess likes picking locations that are significant to her. So I'm thinking this might be New Orleans or New Orleans, whatever the hell you want to call it, or Atlanta in Georgia, because Atlanta in Georgia is obviously, Georgia's a peach state, I'm guessing. One of those two. So I think I'm going to go for Atlanta in Georgia. All right, let's leave the cashew and carry on to the US. So here we are, Georgia. Oh, Georgia. Where is it? Here we go, and here's Atlanta. Hope I'm right with this guess. I'm not going to look for the appropriate street. I'm just going to pick any old street. And we will... Like, I do think it could be somewhere like, Bourbon Street or something. Stick with this. All right, so let's do it. Done. So the locations are all selected. We had one location in the US, one in Italy, and 3 in Australia, if my guesses are correct. Okay, so let's play the game now and see how our answers compare. Oh my god. Oh my wordy word. Well, this is not Venice, is it? This is not Venice, which is what I think I guessed, if this wall color is anything to go by. And then I thought there was a boat in the image, but maybe it's taken this blue car and made it a boat, or it's just taken some of the water, or I have no idea what. But unless it's taken the lighthouse. Is there a lighthouse here? I don't even know where this is. Light blue. Like, it's not Tunisia, is it? The number plates aren't right. Somewhere in Turkey or Greece or something. No idea at all. There is a boat out there. All right. Maybe the address had the word harbour in it or something, and that's why the AI drew a boat. But it's certainly not Venice, but potentially Europe. Okay. Let's go with... Is it Spain or something? It's not Tunisia, is it? Croatia? I'm going to go Croatia, even though it's kind of looking the wrong way. Oh, it was Malta. Oh, no. Oh, no, Malta. Let's have a look at the name of this town. Boat Street. Hell. That's why there was a random boat in the street. So the AI has taken the walls, the colour of the walls, and it's taken the word boat, and that's what's happened. So that's hilarious. Not a terrible guess, I suppose, but I mean, still pretty bad. I should have figured out that was Malta independently of the AI drawing. In fact, I was close. My guess was closer for my AI drawing. I guessed Venice. Oh my, that's hilarious. All right, next one. Okay. Oh, no. All right. No. This is a lighthouse, but this is not the Nut, is it? And it's not Port Fairy. Far out. What the hell? This is somewhere that obviously has the midnight sun. Maybe? Oh, my word. Ah, God. Somewhere in the Arctic Circle, I suppose. I got this one so wrong. This will be 0 points, literally 0 points. On the AI guess side, that is. I'm going to guess, is it Greenland? Let's look at that building again. Norway or something like that, I think would be better. All right, let's just go somewhere in Norway, right up here. I don't know the coverage, but we'll pick that. That looks fine. Oh, my word. All right, so it was in Iceland, whatever. Wasn't Tasmania or Aries Inlet. Let's go to the next one. No, it wasn't. No, I resent this. Okay, that's so fucking annoying. It is in Australia though. Oh my God. Or wait a second. Wait a second. This isn't the pub round, is it? No, it's not the pub round because I thought it could be the pub round because this is clearly a pub and I thought maybe they put this roof and this fence on it to make it look like that pub. But I've just seen something that makes me think that this is the apartment one. This bin. That bin looks like that bin I saw on the veranda of that apartment, that balcony, doesn't it? It's a Melbourne bin. Now, the elephant in the wheelbarrow is... Oops, I didn't mean to move then. I can't remember where it is. It's... Oh, I think it's in Melbourne. Yeah. Isn't it? Hold on. Elephant Castle. Not the elephant in the wheelbarrow. This doesn't look like Melbourne, though. Definitely been to this pub before, though. This is really confusing. Hold on. I think... Hold on. McKillop Street. This is in Geelong. I knew it looked familiar. All right, let's go. McKillop is somewhere. Mallup. There's McKillop. It's around here. Here's McKillop. Elephant Castle. Yes, got it on here. But AI guess so off, I think. If it was that apartment one. Well, I guess it wasn't that off then. I was still in Victoria at least. But I actually don't know how we're going to find out which one was meant for which. I'm pretty sure the boat one is the Venice one we guessed, which was in... Oh, where was it? It was in Malta. And the other one, I can't remember what we guessed. We guessed like, we only had 2 maybe. Anyway, it doesn't matter. All right, nice. Yeah, I'm not sure what that one was. I hope that wasn't the pub one. That will upset me a lot. Oh no. What the hell is this? How does this factor into anything? Oh no. I have really stuffed up, haven't I? This looks like the Philippines. Although that looks like a blue and a yellow number plate. Blue and a yellow number plate. No, it's not. Maybe it is Portugal. No, it's not Portugal. But where is this actually? In the drawings, I'd like to know. Oh, I have no idea. I'll just guess anywhere in the Philippines. Oh my God. Where was it? Oh, it's in Manila near Quezon City. Ah, shit. I just don't understand. Let's see what the location has to say about itself. Oh my God. Peach Streets? No. Guessed Georgia. Fucking hell. All right. My word. All right, let's go to the next one. Will I get any right? It's looking less and less likely as the game goes on. Oh, no. No pub. No. After all that talking about Corowa. This is Australia, though. I don't even care where it is. Very red soil. This must be that pub one, then. It's like Northern Queensland, I guess. Or maybe Darwin or something. I have no idea. Well, it's not Darwin because there's a wooden pole, I think. Or is that metal? No, that's metal. Soil colour. Kind of looks like Northern Queensland, though, I think. So we will go Northern Queensland. Maybe somewhere in Townsville. That's what I'm going to pick. So, how do we go? Nope, it was Pretoria. What? Look at this location, please. And tell me that this doesn't look like Australia. The wheelie bin even looked Aussie. Oh, my word. I didn't look at this closely enough. What is that? And what? 1283 Lawson Avenue, Pretoria. I cannot compare these images. Hold on. Well, that was a terrible game of Geoguessr. Let's look at the breakdown and try and figure out which ones are meant to be with which. So, this one here, Iceland, I think we know that's the lighthouse one. We can, cross that one off. Then we have this one, Boat Street. Yeah, we can cross that one off too. We know that one. Then we have this one here, Peach Street. So that's the pile of peaches in Manila. All right, that one's off, which leaves... It leaves the apartment and the pub. So the apartment, I think the apartment and that bin. Let's just compare them side by side. What do we think between these two? I think I'm onto something there. So I think that is that location, which means this final location, this pub, was generated from this location. And I guess I can see how, but not really. Maybe the fences up here. Do you know what? JC had the audacity to tell me that this was going to be too easy. She wanted to remake it. That's what I'm dealing with here. Okay, here we have the Royal Hotel in Corowa, New South Wales. You can see how I made this mistake, right? The forward-facing shape, the corner hotel. I guess there are lots of corner hotels. I understand that. But there is an unmistakable resemblance between these two locations. So I'm not a fool. Anyway, that was really hard. I expected to do so much better. But you've got to remember when you're entering an address that the AI will take a part of that address and just do whatever the fuck it wants. So anyway, despite the horrible score, that was really fun. I really enjoyed that. So thanks, JC. Thanks for doing a great job. All right. I'm going to end this horror show right now.